This case doesn't make much sense.
Logan Schiendelman has vanished.
Who benefits from Logan's disappearance?
It began with an epiphany, or so he said. Logan Schiendelman, a young man with a brilliant mind, was just 19 years old, living a quiet, normal life. Then came a sudden shift, a declaration of newfound understanding. And then just like that, he vanished. Not just from a place, but from his own life. His final known moments painted a bizarre picture. A car drifting dangerously on a major highway, a figure emerging from the passenger side, running for the woods. The world for Logan seemed to unravel in an instant. And the silence that followed, that was the most unsettling part. This is the story of Logan Schiendelman, and you're watching The Prime Crime, The Introspective Soul. Logan Schiendelman was 19, a young man of profound intelligence, described as highly introspective, quiet, and sensitive. He had recently dropped out of college, a common period of self-reflection for many, and was living with his grandmother in Tumwater, Washington. He was navigating that challenging transition into early adulthood, a time when many find themselves a little lost, a little uncertain. He had a severe peanut allergy, a condition that meant his EpiPen was always close at hand, a vital part of his daily survival. Yet in his final hours, that essential item would be left behind. This was not a reckless individual. This was Logan, thoughtful, perhaps a little vulnerable to the vastness of his own mind. The unraveling on E5. May 19, 2016 was the fateful day his world seemed to fracture. Logan spoke to his grandmother. He told her he'd had some kind of epiphany, a profound revelation. His grandmother described him as unusually nervous, yet resolute, as if on a mission known only to him. This was not Logan's usual demeanor. It was, in fact, a stark contrast from the sensitive young man she knew. The subtle shift in his personality, in his focus, was clear to those closest to him. Then the very next day, May 20th, the first chilling piece of evidence surfaced. His car, a black 1996 Chrysler Sebring, was found abandoned on the shoulder of Interstate 5. It was positioned oddly, almost carelessly, partially in the emergency lane, so it quickly drew attention. The car looked out of place, abandoned in a way that screamed distress rather than a simple mechanical failure. And inside, a haunting collection of items remained. His wallet, his cell phone, the car keys still in the ignition, and perhaps most critically, his life-saving EpiPen, an item he never left home without. This wasn't a casual departure. This was an abandonment of everything essential. But the car hadn't just been parked. Witnesses would soon report a far stranger end to its journey. Earlier that morning, between 11:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m., 3 separate 911 calls came into the Washington State Patrol. Witnesses described a black Chrysler Sebring behaving erratically on I-5. They saw it drifting dangerously across 3 lanes of traffic, moving at an uncharacteristically slow speed for a major interstate. This wasn't just careless driving, it was alarming. Then the calls described something even stranger. A man approximately 6 feet tall, matching Logan's description, was seen getting out of the vehicle from the passenger side. This detail was significant. Why the passenger side? Was he alone? Was he forced? The witnesses watched as he then ran directly into the dense woods bordering the highway. He was described as wearing only a t-shirt and jeans, and crucially, he was barefoot. A strange, desperate figure fleeing into the wilderness. It was Logan, confirmed by the description, running from his own car, running from his own life into the unknown, the empty woods. The response was immediate and extensive. Investigators, along with search and rescue teams, descended on the area where Logan was last seen fleeing for 6 long hours. Cadaver dogs and tracking dogs scoured the surrounding woods. They combed through the thick underbrush, the ravines, the challenging terrain of the Pacific Northwest. They searched for any sign, any discarded item, any trace. They found nothing, not a single clue, no footprint, no torn fabric, no sign that Logan had ever passed through. The dense foliage, the unforgiving landscape, it yielded no answers for Logan's family. Despite multiple coordinated searches, national media coverage, and the desperate pleas of his family, there have been no confirmed sightings of Logan Schiendelman since that day. The woods had swallowed him whole, leaving behind only questions. The aftermath and lingering dread. The details converge into a terrifying puzzle. The sudden, uncharacteristic nervousness, the declared epiphany, the dangerously erratic driving abandoning his personal effects, including the critical EpiPen, and the final desperate barefoot run into the vast wilderness. Many theories have emerged in the years since his disappearance. Foul play, the odd positioning of the car, the hurried exit from the passenger side. Did someone else force him out? Was he fleeing something or someone in that car that witnesses didn't see? The lack of any struggle, yet the desperate flight keeps this possibility alive. The cult connection. Logan's family later revealed his recent intense fascination with the Black Dahlia killer cult, a fringe, potentially dangerous group he had been interacting with online. This group held disturbing beliefs about enlightenment and sacrifice. Did this epiphany lead him to meet them? Was he lured to a darker fate, convinced by a dangerous ideology? Police investigated but found no concrete links to his physical disappearance, no proof he ever met them in person. Psychotic break. This is a theory that resonates deeply with the sudden, inexplicable shift in his behavior. Many severe mental conditions like schizophrenia or severe bipolar disorder often manifest in early adulthood. A first psychotic episode could explain the delusions, the epiphany, the erratic driving, the seemingly irrational fear, and the desperate, illogical flight into the woods, leaving behind the very tools for survival. A mind suddenly fractured, lost within itself, without the ability to navigate reality. The question remains, did Logan Schiendelman fall victim to a hidden danger that fateful day? Or did he tragically fall victim to his own mind, disappearing into a personal terror no one else could see? The woods hold their secrets. And Logan, he's still out there somewhere, lost in the silence. What do you think happened to Logan? Comment your thoughts down below and I'll see you in the next one.